Saturday morning. I am not very scheduled on Saturday mornings. I thought I would get my grocery shopping done. I actually have a pretty busy day later in the day. But I just thought, well, I'm already getting on the freeway to go to Trader Joe's. Why don't I just go up the road a piece to the park and see if I can catch some rope drop action. I cannot catch rope drop action. I mean, it's not as crowded as it's gonna be, but this part of the year wasn't really part of the season. This part of the season wasn't a part of last season. Media is confusing, time is confusing. This is the second weekend of the season. I did show my face here last weekend. I got in a ride on Orion, but I didn't shoot anything. For the most part, the park was just like half of the major attractions were closed, and the other half had some tasty lines with some meat on their bones. The point is, I'm here randomly. It feels kind of decadent, but it's so cheap. I don't know why everyone in town doesn't just get a season pass, but I'm glad they don't. Lots and lots of people headed for the new dark ride, the new old dark ride. I'll get on that eventually, but the low-key, the real story of this season is the retracking of the beast. Where's the bell? Did a giant goose steal it? Of course, half the park has also had this exact same thought. I haven't seen them roll any trains that aren't empty, but here we are now. Entertain us? Of course, it's next to impossible to get any off-ride footage of this ride, so here's some footage of the grocery trip I'm going to do later. If only any of this were food somehow. So that's where all those women go. It's a trap. Well, now is the time to ride that. Because it's probably going to be rough as shit again by the end of the season. Yeah, it's still a little rough. You want that. You want that intensity. Yeah, I mean, you can ride it now. Like multiple times in a row if you want. Oh, just for a quick point of comparison. This ride is similarly kind of impossible to get off-ride footage of, so instead here's some footage of the game convention I'm going to give a look at later today. So this convention exists in part because they worked with the town's Parks and Rec department to just set up a lot of free stuff here on the promenade. All the vendors are also, anybody can walk through that. And it's a cool idea. Some of the more gaming stuff is happening like in some of the nightlife venues that line the street up here. All told, good use of city space. This game rules, and people should buy it. This is a game you play with enamel pins.
But it is an amazing.
It's got Jesus in it, under a pseudonym.
It's better than that.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's not just Jesus, he's Horse Jesus.
Oh, hell yes!
My favorite part is Father Ashad. So in our Discord, we have a bunch of people that have broken down into like various factions. And so the Ashadians, they're like, does Ashad approve? And they go, nay.
All right, word to that. This is hard to get across on video, but these have a very good feel. Obviously an open air con, or even a partially open air con like this one, is a brilliant idea. And I'm not going to buy a badge because I don't want to go sit down in an enclosed space that I already know is very stuffy and do a role-playing game for 3 to 6 hours. That's always been my thing at game conventions. This is like, I wander around and I go, look at all the cool stuff, and then I don't play any games. But also I have to leave at like 4:45, so end somehow. That took substantially longer than 35 minutes, and if I were smart, I would go and do something else with my day right now. But I think I'm going to give a look into the racer, because there's nothing quite like an accidental all Woodies day. Hey look, this is back. All right, moving on. That's a no from me, dog. Go. Oh, it's been slimed. knew what was coming. Whoa. I lost my tripod. It was carabinered to my belt loop. Now it's gone. And that was like a nice little phone holdery bit. Well, everything is impermanent. This isn't spicy at all. I think the project this season is to slowly destroy theme park videos from the inside. I hope you'll join me. Cheers.